Cool. Hey guys, what's up? It's Locas Comedy. I am Janice. We are with, we're on episode, I don't know, whatever episode, I'm going to name it later. It's called Lockdown with Las Locas, where we're talking with all, why am I looking at myself? While we're talking to all of our favorite Locas who performed with us over the past couple of years. I'm so excited to have one of my faves, one of our Locas for life, Deanna Ortiz, with us today. She's single, white, female, born and raised, I just love that intro. Born and raised in the suburbs of Chicago. She's got a sassy and lively take on everyday life. She hosts the podcast Crushes we're going to talk about, as well as the Drunk Cooking Show on YouTube, which I need to see. Deanna's a cast member of the Lincoln Lodge. She teaches stand-up classes and performs every weekend when we start again. But she definitely is teaching. I want to talk to you about that too. She's been at festivals and clubs over the Midwest, and she's opened for Mateo Lane, Guy Branum, Aparna Nancherla, and Liza Traeger. Nancherla, I did that wrong. Deanna, what's up? Sorry, I wanted to do the whole bio. I wanted to do all
love it. Sounds beautiful. I love to hear about myself.
You're like, thank you.
She really does it all.
I really do. It's hard. It's so hard being me. I needed the Corona for a break, you know?
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for coming to the show, but I do hate couples, so just right on out the door. Same when you came in, just hit the bricks, you know? I just hate couples that hold hands on the street, yeah? Couples that wear matching shirts, right? Couples that ride tandem bicycles to work together. We can agree, right? Oh, did you guys all ride tandem bicycles here and I missed it? I didn't see you guys parking them outside. I hate that mostly because I'll never have that. You know, I'll never have that level of commitment where I'm like, honey, we gotta get a bike. We gotta take it on the street, you know? The commuters need to know about our love. I'm very curious about that. Maybe I'm the asshole, but what happens if they break up, right? Who gets the bike? Cut it in half and go in your separate ways? I don't have time, right? To go through a breakup, but also learn how to ride a unicycle. Difficult.
So how are you guys adjusting? When you're teaching classes, I want to make sure that the 5 people that watch this know that you have a class.
Yeah, so when it first, I don't know, I was just talking to a friend about this, how everyone kind of it all happened overnight, you know? Right. The lodge was open, and I remember doing shows on the Friday and Saturday before the shelter in place was ordered. And
yeah, it was the
so
14th, 15th, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it was what are we doing? You know.
Did people come?
People came to the show, yeah. Okay. A lot of people. A good way to end.
Right. Strong show, right.
I had 2 classes running at the time, and those are postponed. Because it was literally just the grad show. The classes were just about to wrap up. But yeah, so we've kind of just been in limbo. Recently, we announced that classes were starting again. So I'm teaching a FemCom class, which is a comedy class for all female identifying people, and a stand-up seminary class, which is a co-ed class. They're great. I really love teaching classes. I think this is going to be a great way for people to do stuff in quarantine, because it's kind of you can only watch so many shows so many times. Right. Yeah, so it's gonna be fun.
Have Zoom happy hours with some people from work. You're I don't like you really. Why are we here? Yeah.
And I think that a lot of people, really the thing that's holding them back is actually going to a class or going to an open mic. So this could be maybe a good easy step in to learn how to. It's a very intro level class. You just learn how to write, learn how to make jokes, and then we do a little mock open mic. But I'm excited to do it. It'll be interesting. And actually this is kind of perfect timing, because the Lincoln Lodge just announced that we're doing a contest, couples in quarantine contest, where you record a video of yourself and how you are quarantined and send it, and we're going to have a contest, and the winner is going to win $250. So
it's awesome.
It could be.
I'm not going to enter because you don't want to hear from me. I just yell at my husband all day. It's not.
We
really...
love that. No, I would love to see that. It's
why don't you fix that door already? Damn it! You've been here for 6 weeks. Yeah, exactly.
That's what we want.
But that,
so
okay.
It's
over here. I'm joking. Yeah, we'll do it. That's awesome.
All that's on the Lincoln Lodge website and social media and stuff. So it'll be fun to see how people are being creative outside of stand up, because a lot of people are doing Zoom shows, and there's a disconnect
Yeah,
You know,
let's
it's
check in
fun.
on that, because I've been reluctant to like jump into that. I was like, let me just do this where I'm like interviewing, talking. I need that back, right? Like, I don't feel like
it's
stand
hard.
up works.
It's really hard. Yeah. And when you're done, you're just kind of sitting in your house like,
You're like,
what am I doing?
did I bomb? Was it good?
Yeah. Very jarring. But yeah, because a lot of people, we want to be creative and we want to, you know, express ourselves. And I feel like this is going to be a good way on, you know, to keep that going, I guess.
Yeah, no, for sure. I've had a lot of people ask me about like classes. I got started with FemCom. It was like literally, I probably would never met you if I wasn't like bored one December and I'm like, I want to do comedy. And that's kind of, I know, and it's like the worst. My mom's like, why did you start? Oh, you just talk about me.
Who's your teacher?
Oh, it was when Kelsey was doing it.
Kelsey,
Yeah.
amazing.
I love her. So yeah, so she was doing it. And yeah, it was just like, I don't know, I just got the bug, as they say. And
it's amazing. Yeah, there's something about those classes. Like, it's great. Especially FemCom. FemCom's awesome.
For sure. And it's like, if you're like worried about, you know, the environment. So I'm curious. I think it works online. I mean, how do you guys, cause I mean, yeah, at that point we were kind of writing. You have to do a lot of work outside of class. And then it's just like the sharing part.
Yeah. And then we're going to have
grad shows. Yeah.
We're going to have the grad shows postponed until once we're actually out in the world.
Okay.
Yeah. But this is just going to be the basics, I guess.
The basic class. When does that start?
Classes start next week.
Okay.
Oh, and there's a rotation, so you can go through and whenever day works for you.
Oh, there you go. Okay, cool. I'll make sure I promote that. That's awesome. So what else is I know you have your podcast. So tell me about that, because I know you mean you're like a creative, like full time. I assume you lost your jobs. I believe you do wait tables.
I was a waitress, and then I left that and I got a social media job. So luckily I am still employed. God. Yeah.
I thought you were still in a restaurant. That's why I was like, I don't think you're working, but
no, yeah. I'm so grateful.
Just left that pre-Rona.
Yes, yeah. Me too. Grateful. So incredibly grateful that I'm employed right now. I'm definitely thinking of all my coworkers and my friends who work in restaurants and, you know, that's how they make their money. But yeah, luckily I'm still working, so that's awesome.
That's awesome. Okay, so you got social media. Obviously, you need to keep doing that, and like you can do that from wherever, like your car. So then, tell me about Crushes. Is that newer?
Yeah, so I started Crushes. It's going to be about a year in the middle of the summer, which is crazy.
Sorry, I don't know anything. Okay, cool.
No, it's still new. So it's just a podcast where we talk about like our celebrity crushes and who we think is hot and crushes that we have on everyday people, crushes that we have on celebrities, you know, anything.
All crushes.
So we start with the celebrity that you think is hot that nobody else thinks is hot. And then we talk about crushes that we have on like the mailman or the bartender.
That hot UPS guy. Okay.
Yeah. And then at the end we play a game called Hot or Just Tall, which is where I show my guest 5 celebrities. And they tell me if they're hot or tall.
Right.
But just tall doesn't mean like actually tall. It could mean like they're very talented. They're just a good singer. You know, anything that clouds the way of hot.
The way you think if they're hot. Well, that's like hotness is like a spectrum.
It is. Yeah. You ever see like a really tall guy and you're like, oh my God, and then you like actually see him and you're like, no, thank you.
No, thank you. I'm good. Thank you.
That's how it is.
Friends. Okay, so who's?
Go ahead.
Yeah. And I was gonna say, who is your guy or girl, whoever? Who? We're post-gender guys.
I love it.
Who's the person that you think is hot that most people don't? That you think most people don't?
I have so many. I have so many crushes. It's insane. I love Michael Cera. I think he's really hot.
You think he's hot? I just want to hold him. I know. He's like,
honey, me too.
Dog, but I just want to like hold him. Like,
yeah. I think Michael Cera's really hot. I have a really long, a really like on again, off again right now with Shia LaBeouf. Me and Shia are
off these days. I can't deal.
I think he's so hot. I love Hozier, the Irish musician.
Oh yeah.
Donald Gleason. So a lot of British people. I love it.
Like a ginger, yeah.
But
wait, I'm sorry. Is ginger offensive?
I don't think so, but I don't have red hair.
I looked that up. Somebody told me it was, and I was like, well, I think if you say that damn ginger, I mean, I think there's context there.
Yeah. No, I think it's sweet.
Yeah.
Cute.
We need to ask a white person.
I know, we gotta find a red person.
Is this offensive?
Doesn't your husband have red hair? No, he's blonde.
Kinda. It's like blondish reddish, yeah.
Oh, okay. So you You can do it. You have a ginger
follow
friend.
the ginger. I don't know. I'll just start. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else?
Those are the ones that currently are mine right now. But some of the ones that have been on the podcast have been Molly Carney did Usher. We had someone do Kristen Stewart. My friend James did Frankie Muniz. My sister was on the podcast and her crush is Russell Brand. So they've been all over the place. Okay, you and my sister would get along.
Yeah. I'm like...
So it's kind of it's fun. It's all over the place, and unfortunately, I'm trying to get things in quarantine to record more episodes. But right now we have like 40 that are on Spotify and Apple, whatever, Stitcher. But we do play Hot or Just Tall on my Instagram every week, where you can vote along and say who's hot or just tall. It's super fun. People get really opinionated. I swear to God, I am never more popular than when I post Hot or Just Tall and people are like, this person is so ugly. Or I get people that are like, who voted for tall? This guy is smoking hot. It's very very opinionated.
There we go. It gets intense. So
yeah.
How do we follow you? Is it on your, how do we follow that on the IG Live?
It's on my Instagram, which is Deanna Ortiz _ and it's also on the Crushes Instagram, which is Crushes Podcast.
Write that down. I'm gonna try to put a slide here. We'll see.
Oh, cool.
I have all these dreams of things that I'm gonna do, but I'm probably not gonna do any of them.
I know, isn't crazy now? We're all turning into video editors in this time.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, I'm just gonna upload it because I'm like, I have no skills. Cool. No, I love that. So you're staying super busy, it seems like, in the quarantine. So tell me about this hike, because you're in your car right now. So in case you guys didn't know, we were supposed to do this a little bit earlier, and Deanna texted me and was like, dude, I had to go for a hike. And I'm like, wait, what?
I live that hike life now.
Right, hike life, what? Wait, also with like your like fashionable like rose colored like denim jacket on. Like, no hiking material.
I'm looking for a man anywhere I can. I'm
from REI
all damn day.
Right, you're like, I still gotta look cute. Hello.
So this is besides the point, but the other day, like, online dating is so, listen to me, online dating is so stupid, but it's even more stupid in quarantine. So now Tinder lets you change your location. So the other day, I was just swiping on guys in Ireland. I'm like, okay, you're hot, you're not, like, whatever. Who is such a
all right.
And then I matched with someone and I was like, he lives in Ireland, like, what the fuck? I'm not going anytime soon. Yeah, it's been wild. But my sister, I'm quarantined with my sister and her husband in the suburbs because they have in-unit washer dryer, and if the apocalypse is happening, I want in-unit washer dryer.
Yeah, I want clean panties.
I want to do a load of laundry with just one sock in it,
Right, just because I can, that's like the height of privilege. But yeah, that's awesome.
But so my sister really wanted us to go on a hike, and it was a good idea. It was fun. And that was it. But then like halfway through, I got an alarm on my phone and I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot I have this thing. And I was like, oh, I should just like stop somewhere and do it on the hike. And I was like, who the fuck am I?
What are you, crazy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you guys go for the hike?
This place in Lyle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It was, we actually did one yesterday too. It's a really long hike. It's like 9 miles. So we did half yesterday and the other half today. So
cool. Is there a lot of people out there? I feel like people are starting to crack up in the city.
Yes, yeah. A lot of people. And it's like just this little place in Lyle called like a Waterfall Glen. So it's just a wet walking path. There was a good amount of people out. A lot of people with kids, which I get them out of the fucking house.
No, I guess if you have to. Are people wearing masks out there or no?
Some people were. Some people weren't. I don't know. It was a big enough path where everybody had their space. Mm-hmm. But people are, I feel like it's the same thing in the city too. People are very cognizant of, maybe stepping into the grass or walking on the street a little bit.
Walking around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's how it kind of was. But what I think a really good thing is that, especially in the suburbs, everybody's so friendly, and people are just excited to see strangers.
That's it. I'm telling you. They're like people. They're like getting crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
Nice and friendly. I know.
Yeah.
I kind of like that part of it. People are just like waving at me on the sidewalk, like, hi, and I'm like, I've lived here for 3. You've never said hi to me once. Like,
no, it feels good. Like happy, when people are out. Yeah. So I know, I'm a hiker now.
Yeah.
Congrats. I'll be so fit.
It's kind of like my brand, so.
I'm actually like a lifestyle blogger now. When next time you see me, I'm gonna be this big. I'm gonna be so fucking skinny. Ugh, can't even believe it.
You're like, I'm gonna just unpack a new thing of like hiking boots on YouTube and like talk about
I know. I'm very much like this. I don't know if you are. Where like I'll find a hobby like hiking and then be like, this is who I am now, and then I'll order like hiking gear and like I got a bike and I was like, I'm a biker now.
And then never go again.
I ordered all the gear for it and I was like, biking sucks. Why did I do that? Very much so. But I actually learned how to crochet. I'm learning how to crochet. I made 2 blankets.
Ooh, crochet. You made blankets?
Mm-hmm.
Like big blankets?
They're big, yeah.
Holy crap.
I just get really high and I crochet. There's nothing to do. Okay. I know, literally, I'm like stoned out of my mind, just like go, 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 go.
That's awesome. Oh my God. So what made you start crocheting? Just the highness, or like there was a thought planted before? I
don't know. I think it was like I wanted something to
crochet. Cool.
I started crocheting first, and then I decided to add the high.
To add the high. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I just wanted something to do with my hands. You know, I was tired of scrolling on my phone, and I felt like, and like the calm time, like when I was done working, I felt like I was reaching for my phone a lot, and I was like, I need something to keep my hands busy while I'm watching TV. So crochet.
I'm gonna hit this bong real quick and then start crocheting. Yeah. Right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna get ripped. It started as knitting, and I was like, oh, knitting is hard, so I did crocheting instead. It's pretty easy.
Knitting is hard. Like,
knitting is hard. No. Yeah. I Googled it, and I was like, how to knit? And I was like, oh, no, this is hard.
Okay, I'm like the least crafty person in the world. So what's the difference between knitting and crocheting?
Oh, same. Like I don't do crafts like that at all. And everyone's so surprised that I picked this up. But knitting, you have like 2 needles and it's all like hooked up, and you have like yeah. And then crocheting, it's just 1 hook and it's one continuous thing. You don't ever have to like, and it's
like you start it and then I got you.
And it's all the same style. So in knitting, you have to like keep track and count. And in crocheting, you do too. But like once you get the hang of it, it's kind of like mindless, you know? Yeah. So it's pretty.
To keep it simple because you're super high. So you just like, let's just do this 1 color. No. And I'm also doing it wrong. This is not how you crochet at all, people. Don't listen to me. Yeah.
Don't listen. If you want to crochet, do not take advice from us.
From us. Yeah, we know nothing. We know absolutely nothing.
I know that much.
Yeah. But hey, if you made a big, I want to see it. Send a picture, please.
I'm like, intrigued. Yeah.